Hello, time to look at the weather for Scotland for this weekend, and it's a grey start to the weekend, more of the same essentially, with particularly gloomy conditions in the west. A spell of wet weather sweeps through on Sunday morning, and that brings about a significant change in the weather, back to bright but blustery conditions later on. However, the extensive low cloud that we've had for the last few days is still with us Saturday morning. But there will still be some brightness there for parts of Aberdeenshire, Moray as well, Northern Isles perhaps. However, for the rest of the country, it's just grey leaden skies, hill fog, some drizzle in places, and more persistent rain setting in for the Western Isles, Northwest Highlands towards Saturday afternoon. Strengthening breeze here as well. All of that's not going to make it feel particularly pleasant with that layer of low cloud and a cool breeze. Well, 7 or 8 degrees at best. Still technically a smidge above average for the time of year, but given the lack of brightness, I suspect it's not going to be particularly nice. Now, for the Northern Isles, we'll see rain starting to move in for around the middle of the afternoon on Saturday. The rain already well established across the Northwest Highlands, the Western Isles at this stage, generally Mull northwards, and that breeze picking up as well. So for Saturday evening, well, a lot of cloud cover remains, the hill fog, the drizzle, and then, well, it turns increasingly wet for the Western Isles and then the West Highlands. You can see the brighter colours moving in there, so the rain no longer light and patchy, no longer drizzly. It's a significant spell of rain that we wake up to on Sunday morning. Of course, with the wind picking up as well, it's not going to be a cold night. We're going to avoid a frost. But the weather front that brings in the wet and windy weather into the west on Sunday, well, it introduces a significant change. Behind that cold front, we open the door to much more changeable Atlantic weather. So a spell of rain, strengthening winds through Sunday morning. That wet weather just about gets away from Edinburgh, the Lothians borders, by around the first part of the afternoon. And then you can see the cloud well broken by the end of the afternoon. Sunny spells coming in, but a blustery wind and frequent showers, especially in the west. And with colder air moving in as well, back to mid-single figures at best, those showers will be increasingly wintry, certainly snow over hills, but possibility later on for the northwest of snow and hail at lower levels. So significant changes on the way for later in the weekend, but certainly we start off Saturday with more of the same.